Boom. Welcome to another adventure brought to you here by the Tavern Board. I'm GM Matt. I made a weird game, and these people who are floating around the screen decided to play test it with me. And I just introduced them to the fact that their characters may die during character creation, which is a completely normal thing for an interdimensional group of problem solvers. I would love to let these problem solvers introduce themselves. I'm just going to go in Discord order. So, Ian, would you like to say hi first?
I'm excited to play.
We also we have our new captain. Captain, would you like to introduce yourself or say hi?
Oh yeah, me. I'm Pengu. You could call me. You could call me that. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to play this.
Beautiful.
Sounds interesting.
It could be weird. It could be terrible. We're gonna find out live on the internet. Like all things should be found out.
Yeah.
And of course, last but not least, Ceosaurus, would you mind saying hi?
Hey, my name is Ceosaur. Obviously, I've never played this before. I'm super excited, and I'll be playing the Collector.
I love it. So yeah, so the way this game works is these three are part of a interdimensional group of problem solvers, all brought together by the agency. Of course, the agency being this bureaucratic giant corporation that is just making sure that things that are broken across all different dimensions and whatnot get fixed or erased. Whether the heroes, the problem solvers, get out of that dimension before it's erased or not, doesn't matter to the agency. We're gonna bend some of the rules here just to get going, but I did want to go over character creation with them real quick to make sure it doesn't fully break as we do it, even though it's kind of meant to. Here's what we're gonna do. Players, do you have a d6 handy, and or are you able to roll in the Discord?
I am able to roll in the Discord.
Sweet. I will roll. Go ahead.
If the option to roll in person is there, I'll take that.
Yeah, go for it. We'll trust you. But you guys all are pulled to the agency some way, somehow. Maybe there is a giant dimension that is strictly all Dick Dangers, Ian's character, and they've all been just dangering around each other over and over. And the agency went, yeah, we'll take that one. I'm just making that up as I go. This is up to you guys to make up how the agency found you. Was there some giant kaiju monster that crashed through this building and one problem solver happened to pick you up and take you with them? What are you guys thinking? Let's go reverse order. Let's find out from our collector how he made it to the agency. What kind of strange event found you and got you here?
Well, I had heard of this very interesting object. Not a lot was known about it, but there was a lot of talk about it being something really special. I managed to get my hands off it, off of someone's person. Turns out that person was from the agency, and they offered me a job.
And just like that, your internship is ready. A D6 handy, sir. Here we go. All you have to do is not roll this number 3 times, but we'll do it one mission at a time. So here's your first roll. You're looking to not get a 3. You never ever want to match what I roll. So your first mission, you are an apprentice under someone. You guys are going through the corners of the 2-dimensional world, where everything is just either a black line or not a line, a red line or not a line, a white line. Oh, that one kind of looks like nothing. What did you roll? And then we'll talk about how your first adventure went.
I rolled a 4.
A 4. That's all you needed. Low high doesn't matter. You kind of get through this adventure. It was difficult. When you come back to reality, your mentor just kind of grabs you on the shoulder and goes, "Hey man, that wasn't so bad, right?" Your mentor, of course, being Eeyore, but he's standing up a little bit taller and he has 8 different arms. So only one of the 8 arms holds your shoulder. He goes, "It's not bad, right? You're doing okay. 2 more of those. That's it."
The hell was that?
Oh, yeah, 2-dimensional. It gets real fucky sometimes. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm here to help you. You'll get a little sick for 8 months when you're kind of recuperating, but that it just comes with the territory. You'll be okay. In fact, we're getting another call for our next mission. As the next dice comes, your next apprentice mission, you don't want to get a 4. That's what you're
Okay.
aiming not to get.
I got a 2.
Beautiful. You actually go through this one being a dimension of just all water. That is actually just nacho cheese. And your only enemy that you're having to defeat is this giant chip. As the chip kind of scoops you guys up, your mentor sees you falling off the chip, and he kind of course, Eeyore with 8 arms. One of the arms grabs you and pulls you back in as you guys ride the tidal wave and land back in Nacho City. With the artifact of ancient cheesying being returned to the Nachoins. They couldn't be more happy. As you come back to the agency, it is probably 2 or 3 weeks of paperwork, and you're still finding cheese in different corners of your body. But the last apprenticeship comes. Here it is, your last mission. All you have to do is pass one more time. Go ahead.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, all you had to do is not get a 5. You kind of this is where you get your legs. This is your standard. There's a big monster crushing some town, and you kind of look down. What item do you see that helps you finish off this big monster?
I see an old school Quake railgun.
Beautiful. As you kind of pick it up, you aim it, kind of put it a little bit up on your shoulder, give it the whack, and boom. It's that moment of "I did it" that is mixed with "what is that heading my way," and just a wall of alien gunk just flattens your face as you are wiping that nacho cheese just out of all crevices of your body for months on end, before you are ready for your first mission. Congratulations, you do have a railgun. When you succeed all your missions, you get an item, so congratulations.
Nice.
That is at your disposal.
Are all the missions this dirty?
Yeah.
He turns and looks at you, Eeyore with 8 arms, and yeah, mostly you get used to it. The shower tokens have gotten much cheaper since I got here, so
I'm gonna stockpile those.
you
Stuff is
should.
gross.
You should. We'll move on to. I'm just gonna have to call you Captain forever now. It stuns me when I see Captain there now. It makes me so happy.
Captain.
You're Captain now. Captain, as we move on to your character, who is your character? How did your character find the agency?
Okay, so basically here's what I came up with. All right, so he. Okay, so all right, so can I say like his name and all that stuff, or like
Yeah,
have you?
Yep, whatever you want to do. That's on you.
All right, his name is Zachary, and he is like the biggest like straight out of college like stoner. He
Absolutely.
he dropped out of college. He like bought an apartment, and on one of these days that he like got some like brand new, like he got a brand new batch, and right as it was like kicking in, like some Godzilla like monster like slashes through part of his apartment, and he just kind of sits there while like looking at all of this happening and thinks it's like a movie on his TV.
As reality is like slowly dissipating from you, yeah, you It's like you said, it's like a movie. Some guy just kind of pushes you into a line. Somehow you're in this vehicle that like warps through time and space, and before you know it, you are standing there next to Captain Jack Sparrow. But of course, his hair is just multiple different colors, and he has 3 nose rings instead of 15. Nothing much changes, and he just looks at you, and he goes, "Okay, we're going on adventure number 1. I hope you're ready."
Dude, I need some more of this.
Oh, there's a dimension that is only that. It's a great time. We're gonna see the world together. You and me, buddy.
He, he like his jaw drops. He's like, dude, all right, come on, let's go.
Right. Yeah. We gotta go to this one first. But when you see one that says dimension 4444422222221111111, it's the one before that. That's the cool one. Just so you know.
Okay, I'll try to remember that.
You get lock that in. Lock that in. Your first mission does come across. Bloop comes up on this little tablet brought to you by a runner. And as you guys look down, all it says is there's a princess in another castle. Go ahead and roll a d6 and let's see how your first apprenticeship goes.
All right, how do I roll on this again?
Exclamation point. Roll. ROLL space 1d6.
All right,
There you go.
I got 3.
All you needed was not a 1. Yeah, and you guys' mission goes extremely smoothly. It was so easy. You went to one castle, there was no princess. You went to the next castle, there was a princess. And as you guys are coming back, you see Captain Jack Sparrow put down a paper and it goes, "Job well done, princess, other castle. Great job, kid."
No, I'm thinking about it. I must be like in the middle of a Wendy's, like probably naked somewhere. Is this real?
This could not be more real. Wait till you see the paperwork we have to do just to say she was in Castle B. It's horrible. It's horrible. I hate it. But that's why you're here. And he shows you about 50 stacks of paper. After you finish that paperwork, it takes you probably a week and a half at least. And the next job kind of comes up, and there is a needle in a haystack. And Captain Jack Sparrow goes, "I'm pretty good at these ones, so just stick by me, we'll be okay."
How big is this haystack?
Okay, well, they should call it something different. It's a whole world of hay. It's gonna take us about 3 years, but we'll find it.
And there's
done it.
one needle?
There's one needle, yeah. I've done it in 3 years and 2 months, but I'm looking to beat that record.
All right. I gotta bring a lot more of this with me then.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll a d6. The only thing you don't want is a 4 this time.
I got a 1.
Beautiful. It does. It takes you guys 3 months or 3 years, 1 month, and 28 days. But you guys are able to complete the process, and your mentor Jack Sparrow looks at you and goes, "That's it. The rum's on me tonight." After you finish that paperwork, and this one is like it's a whole table. It's an L-shaped table just full of paper. And he goes, "Rain check, but I'm gonna go drink the rum." As you are just finishing up. As the reality of what this world is and how much paperwork is involved, your third and final apprentice mission comes across, and I'm gonna roll for it real quick before I make up some goofy mission. Oop, it's another 4. Good luck, sir. Go ahead and give us that roll as your third and final mission is what's actually beneath the pyramids.
Oh my god. I get to know what's beneath the pyramids.
Yeah, it's gonna be intense. And
I
look
got
at
a
that.
2.
Uh, as you and Captain Jack Sparrow reach up, he pulls out his an interdimensional, multi-purpose sliding, lifting, wrenching, torching tool, and he puts it underneath the pyramids, cranks on it a couple times, and just like a car jack, lifts up the pyramid. Captain, what's under the pyramid?
Okay. So what's under the pyramid
Mm-hmm.
is a giant Walmart.
Beautiful. As you look at this Walmart, there is even like those kind of sad because they're old and need to work greeters. It just goes, "Hello."
Okay. All right. All right.
He
All
hands
right.
you
Yeah, I definitely got into. I definitely got to get more of this. All right.
he,
This
he
is insane.
he hands you this little tiny box and he like opens and closes it, and every time he closes it, the Walmart disappears. Every time he opens it, the Walmart pops back up.
Jack, do you want to try some of this? you take a hit of that.
He is already opening up his briefcase. He goes, "Okay, our relationship is over. I've done what I have to do to get back on track. Good luck with all what you're doing. It gets much harder." And as he opens up
Wait.
the portal, he steps through it.
Jack Sparrow, what about all the? We've been through with each other through thick and thin.
It was fun, kind of. And he is gone. You can
Jack,
see the
no.
agency somewhere in this dimensional portal. And as you come back, a third and final member gets to do his. All right, Big Dad Energy, Mr. Ian. Let's jump over to your character. How did Dick Danger find the agency?
I think one day while he was practicing his slow motion Aikido in his dojo, he was sucked into a portal from the Dangerverse, where all Dick Dangers live.
That makes perfect
he
sense.
just plopped down at the agency, and nobody offered him a job, nobody hired him. He just declared himself the head of security.
As you go, it's this little tiny gnome that looks up at you and goes, "Hey man, you got 3 missions. Are you ready for your first one?"
Only 3?
For now, and then you get to do things all on your own. But for now, you're with me. You're with Gumshoe. Got it?
I got a gumshoe. This'll be easy.
I don't get what that means. It sounds weird, but I'm in, dude. Let's do it. And he opens up his briefcase, lifts up the portal. I'm going to roll for this. This one seems strangely right up your wheelhouse. A bunch of kids from an 80s sitcom all found 13 cartons of cigarettes. And the agency needs them not to smoke these cigarettes.
Serious mission. Like, he hears this and just gets the most serious, deadly expression on his face.
But there you go. Whatever you do, do not roll a 1, sir, on your d6.
Okay, I'm gonna use the dice one because I have no idea where my actual dice are.
All good.
Oh wait, it's
exclamation point.
Yeah.
Yep. Now we've all seen you fail. Now all of China knows.
Oh.
A 6, beautiful.
Okay.
As Gumshoe looks at you and he goes, "You know what we gotta do, right?"
I know exactly how to handle this.
And as the kids are about to light up these cigarettes, Gumshoe takes 3 of the packs and just starts smoking them furiously while also giving off a speech. What does Dick Danger do?
The other kids, like, Dick Danger just kind of like runs into the middle of the group of them, and it's just like the most needlessly elaborate, like, kind of slow motion kung fu, just like snatching the cigarettes out of their hands and like knocking the lighters to the ground.
Nice. as these kids run away in horror, one of them throwing up because Gumshoe is actually throwing up while still trying to smoke. Um, the portal to the agency is opened back up through a briefcase, and Gumshoe, you cannot tell what he's saying, but he looks at this mound of paperwork, and he's pointing to you, pointing at it. He puts a black pen down, and he like looks at the black pen, looks at the blue pen, and is like giving you the no, and then he takes off. Months go by. Maybe you do the paperwork, maybe you don't, but it doesn't matter because a runner comes in with another voice memo. This one illustrating that the king lost his crown, and refuses to bend over and pick it up. Gumshoe
I swear.
Gumshoe looks at you and goes, "Well, kid, kings are tough. Just depends on what dimension it is. Well, damn. It's gonna be a rough one."
I've got this.
Ooh.
He gets wobbles over to the port. He's still smoking the cigarettes that like he stole from the kids. Yes.
Yes. Yes, that's what I like to hear. All right, sir.
This is not a 6.
Yeah, just not a 6. A 5, you got close.
Okay.
As
I
you
did reach it. It's not a 6.
not a 6, not a 6. As you enter this portal that Gumshoe picks up and you guys walk through, it's this king and his arms are crossed and goes, "Not doing it. Never." And like all of his courtship is just like, "Can we just pick up the crown? We have to finish. It has been 3 days and we're still deciding what kind of cheese for the festival. Please." Not gonna do it. Gumshoe looks at you and goes, "This one's gonna be tough, kid. We entered the dimension of all mimics. Everyone's afraid to move because the mimics."
And Dick Danger does not know how to feel fear. It's not something that exists in the dimension he comes from.
Then, as Dick Danger confidently grabs the crown, it appears to be a crown. You give it to the king, and the king seems to be the king, and everyone cheers as Gumshoe's already opening up the portal. He goes, "Well, that was easy. Usually that one goes so much worse." The good news is paperwork from... You're doing great. I'm going to write a good review after I eat 13 dinners. As you guys make it back to the agency, this one just says mimic yes or no. The easiest paperwork you can ever do.
Dick still doesn't do it. Like the paperwork from last mission is still on the desk, like untouched.
The allotted amount of time for this paperwork goes by exactly 2 days for one check mark. And the final mission comes through, and Gumshoe looks at you and goes, "Okay, this is gonna be tough. This one is cover the eyes of the kid during a kissing scene in a movie. You got this."
This is the most important one yet. I won't fail you, Gumshoe.
Kids cannot see kissing. It messes them up forever. Boom.
It's not a full order.
You guys went 3 for 3. You walk into this. What kind of cheese? That's important. I didn't see that, Nate, until just now. Sorry. It could have been Gouda.
I say that like to prevent the kid from seeing this scene. He like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible, like rappels down from the ceiling, but it just appears behind the kid versus eye.
Absolutely. As you kind of rappel down, it's simple enough. You cover the kid's eyes, and he goes to move, but your like harness goes up and down and side to side and stops. You don't even have to move your hands, and the kid just kind of goes, "I didn't want to watch this movie anyways. I want to see The Lion King." And he gets up and drops something on the floor. Dick Danger, what fell on the floor?
Dick Danger would look down and you notice the kid had smuggled in an energy drink, And Dick will snatch that up and put it into his tactical drink holder.
As Gumshoe
Tactical
looks at-
drink holder.
Tactical drink holder. Gumshoe looks at you and goes, "We're not going to write that one down in the paperwork, are we?"
Not gonna write down what?
Love it. As you guys open your briefcase, you go back to the agency. Gumshoe just gives you like a slap on the leg because that's as high as he goes. He goes, "You got this. Go meet your team. Not like one of you is in charge. In fact, only the agency 13 will introduce himself. He's actually in charge. I'm gonna walk away now.
It's been an honor, Gumshoe.
I'm
gonna hug you now.
No, please don't."
Just like picks him up like a huge bear hug.
After the bear hug, Dick Danger, you realize you are in a small group already, surrounded by a stoner who looks like he just dropped out of college, and a man who looks like he may have some sticky fingers. You guys are kind of waiting around. There isn't much going on. A few screens kind of pop up and goes, I have to remember the silly voice I decided to do for the agency. It was inspired by Frank Sinatra, and I don't know where it went from there. It's hard to pull. It's really hard to pull without saying horrible, terrible things. See? Welcome back, all of you. It's been a moment. You have found yourself now full-fledged problem solvers of the agency. Congratulations. Give yourself 2 pats on the back.
I'm gonna pat myself on the back.
Good. It shows initiative.
I'll say, give me a moment as he's wiping nacho cheese off his hands. He says, "It just keeps coming. I don't know where it's coming from."
Okay.
Hey, he's like, "Hey, dude, want to try some of this? It's real hard."
He says, "I think I'll pass."
You can hear the foot tapping from this person dressed in all gray, and he goes, "That was 45 seconds, in case you're wondering. That will be deducted from your overall pay. Each mission
What?
is each mission is allotted exactly 1 donut. Divided by all individuals, and 1 slice of pizza per individual."
You pay us in food?
One would call it a pizza party.
What the fuck?
Don't
We
you
get
want to eat?
paid? Sweet.
That's a man. I'm gonna take 10 seconds off that 45-second deduction. Congratulations.
Sick.
Well, welcome. You guys are now Problem Solver Task Force 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14. And just the lights kind of flicker as he's been going on 14, 14, 14A, 14, 14B. Don't forget that number. It's very important.
I got it.
Mhm. Well, by the time I got done finishing what you guys are and who you guys are, we've had 9 problems pop up that problem solvers need to go fix.
So we gotta go fix them.
Tap the board. All of those are open for you. As we previously discussed, I only have 2 of them ready at the moment. You guys can currently pick from any 9 of those if you want right now, and you guys can make me flex as hard as I can. But if you want fun visuals, I only have those 2 you guys talked about earlier. So what do you guys think?
This one looks interesting, and he points to the bacteria one.
Living bacteria. Doesn't sound scary compared to covering the kid's eyes. We got this.
He says, "Yeah, I'm ready for a real test."
A little bloop pops up. Uh, um, Entering the Library of Holt does come with certain privileges. As a second blurb pops up, to accept these privileges as read, click bloop. A third bloop pops up, and then a bloop underneath that goes, if none of the messages popped up that you needed to see about what privileges you're given, click here, bloop, and then it's bloop, 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 and then finally one just says accept mission.
Are you ready?
Yep.
He's ready.
He taps the accept with his knuckle.
Okay. As you go to tap it, a runner comes dressed in all gray with a few different symbols and stripes, drops a briefcase in front of you. He goes, "You only get one of these. Don't lose it. Don't break it. Don't lose it. Don't break it. And if you do lose it, make sure it isn't broken later. That can have problems. And also, failure means that we'll just erase you with the dimension. Good luck, problem solvers." Problem solver group 14 14 14 14 14 14 14 14 14.
Okay. Let's go on the mission.
As you click open the briefcase, it pops up. You can feel that old Barnes and Noble book smell of books that have been on shelves for a long time. Do you guys go through?
Yes, I will go through.
Okay. Good luck to all of you. Once I pull this up, I will roll your evil number.
Evil number.
Oh, bad numbers.
Only number. And
Is this where we used our class die?
Yes, you can now use your class die now. Oh, I have to get you in the game, Captain. You're not here yet. Bloop, 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 bloop. Component, custom, figure, bloop. Alright, let's get him in here. There he is. But as you guys kind of step through this portal, like I said, the smell of just a book smell kind of comes across. There are plenty of things that catch your eye right away. There is a giant tree-like creature that's covered in armor, made out of different bits and pieces of things he's found along the ways of his travels, it seems. He holds this staff with a little crystal that sits on the top of it, and he looks at all of you and goes, "Dear friends, welcome to the Library of Holt. My name is Holt, and I have some bacteria I would like the agency's problem solvers to get rid of. It's disgusting."
Cool. All right. How? What are they like?
As he kind of scoots back, he goes, "They're like that," and he just points to the back. I should share this so you guys could see it. That's my bad. You
Those
guys,
are the bacteria.
He kind of points. Oh, I also have to do my super evil number. Here it is. The super evil number for this mission, which is get rid of the bacteria in the Library of Holt, is 4. No one wants to roll a 4. Understood?
Yep.
Bad things happen when you roll a 4. As Holt starts walking through the cafeteria, through the library, he does not go any farther than here, and he goes, "Oh, well, there it is. It's gotten bigger, and I don't like it. I would like you 3 to get rid of it." Do you guys
got a
go
problem?
closer?
Yo, we'll solve it.
Yes.
That
I
was
put
good.
my
Yeah.
hands in the air as if
I'll
I'm
give
in
you that
church.
one.
Made me so happy just now. I'm sorry if I cut you off and you were going to go further, but you got me. You got me. Would you guys like to go closer?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go check this thing out.
Everyone who would like to go closer, please roll me the die associated with your rolls.
Ooh, that's a
So I would
5.
roll a d20.
Yep. And all you have to do is let me know if you roll a 4. It's as simple as that.
All of a sudden, playing the guy who has to roll the d6 as well, it seems really scary.
I got a
It's
9.
scary. Okay. A 2.
I rolled a 2. It's fine. It's fine.
Totally fine.
I got a 5.
Okay. So nobody got a 4. So as you guys kind of approach, there are weird dimensional like drops in the library. As Holt looks at you, goes, some of Holt's library's floor a little old, and I'm not good at carpentry because I'm carpentry tree. Watch your step.
All right.
As you guys get closer, it looks like a giant blotch of mold is in Holt's library.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. He puts his shirt on his like nose to cover his mouth and nose.
Yeah. So to be fair, you do have to roll for that. Every action you have, you do have to roll for. To clarify what's about to happen, I'm going to start narrating the scene. Anytime you guys want to interrupt me, you have to roll a dice.
Okay, so let me roll my shirt covering.
So if we fail, do we just die from interrupting you?
No. Actually, you do, don't you? Yeah, your character doesn't have that great of a time if they fail, due to the nature of and just to be clear, what happens here is, some classes get to have better odds. They get to have higher dice, but they have easier chance of dying. Captain, you said it was Zachary?
Yeah, his name is Zachary.
Zachary is a man amongst men. For some reason, the herb that he's found that he smokes just makes sure that he is the biggest, toughest. He can break anything, push anything over. But he just has this really, really trick knee, and that knee actually will kill him. So he can only fail one time. Whereas Ian's character has to roll a d6, the highest chance of getting that number. But he can die 7 times. Or fail 7 times. Well, die. It's the same. And then our collector gets to roll a d12, and he can fail twice before dying. Now, the thing to remember, if there's too many fails on the board entirely, the mission is lost, and the agency will just delete you anyways. So before I continue the scene, I believe we had an action. What did we get there on that dice roll?
I got a 5.
Okay, not a 4. So that's good news for you. As you kind of cover, go ahead.
His name is Simon Sneak.
Simon, perfect. And when you interrupt me, do it in whatever fashion you want to. So is there anything else Simon is doing besides covering up his mouth and nose and whatnot?
Not at the moment.
Okay. So make sure your interruptions are worth it for you, for the thing you want to do. But Simon, you seem to have covered your face and mouth. As Holt kind of points to the thing, he goes, it gets a little bit bigger, and every now and then it reaches up a hand and it says something in some yuck nasty term. I'm going to step back, but be careful. There could be disgusting, monstrous things in there. Also, I have to eat lunch in about 14 minutes. So if we could get that done before that, that would be great. As Holt kind of starts to step back, the ooze kind of bubbles. I would say just intrigue is going to force you guys to get a little bit closer. Nothing dangerous yet, but you guys get close enough to kind of see it bubble up. And then suddenly a hand reaches through the bubble. A second one starts pulling itself up. And for a second, it looks disgusting, vile even, as if venom and an acid drop created a baby together.
Simon takes cover behind that podium.
Beautiful. Okay, good interruption. Go ahead and roll. Don't get a 4.
11.
Can I also roll to like get out of the way?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and roll your dice.
Or do I not have to roll?
Yeah,
I
roll
have
your
question.
d20 for Zachary.
I got a 20.
20. Beautiful. You're able to dive out of the way. Ian, I heard you say something. What's up?
I have a question. I know it could just be like the art that was generated, but does Dick have a gun? Like in his picture?
You want to roll to have a gun?
What would I roll for a gun?
A d6.
Oh, okay.
You can die 7 times. You got this, right?
What? That's not a 4.
It's not a 4. That's good news. High or low doesn't matter. As instinctively you get into that cool cowboy stance and you put your hand on your gun.
Yeah.
You don't even have to look down as you pull it out. This word whispers on the wind. It goes, "Nerf or nothing." As you remember, this gun is a Nerf gun, the most powerful there is. But to your recollection, this is a Nerf gun.
Wait, what item did I get after my missions? Or after
Ooh,
my
you have a box with a Walmart in it. All you have to do is open it up, and you have a whole
yeah.
Walmart.
Sick.
Yeah. As this creature rips towards Dick Danger, who's the closest at the moment, it puts a hand down, claws at the wood floors, and Hulk goes, "Ooh, that was my uncle's best friend's cousin who was introduced to this person via a wedding. If you could stop it from scratching, that would be great. Yes, I decorate my library from my friends and families, friends and families and friends. So please, it's all sentimental to me."
So, serial killer. Got it.
And to be fair,
Wait,
speaking... Go ahead.
Did you say this place is made of people?
The trees. But they are
I
sentient.
know that there's so many possibilities with this item, but I'm drawing a blank.
That's fine.
That was insensitive of me. I'm sorry.
It's honestly, once they're lumber, I kind of forget they're people. If I'm being honest, don't even. It's that thing is getting very close to you, and I hate it. As it is now, Dick Danger within about 3 feet, probably 2 more arm grabs of it, and it's
Simon
just
hesitates for a
towards you.
second, and then he grabs his railgun and pops out and fires a shot.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
7.
7.
Can I grab a blowtorch and a can of aerosol?
Yeah. You open up your Walmart, your mini pocket Walmart. Go ahead and roll for me. And for now, I'm going to put your pocket
G17.
Walmart here. G17. Luckily, they put the making blow torches items right next to each other.
An 8.
Okay, not a 4. Things are going great. Hey, the floor's open. Dick Danger, you gonna do anything?
I think he would, now that it's advancing on him, he would start backpedaling, and Dick Danger doesn't do this lightly, but he would have to give it the Nerf gun. He would.
Beautiful. I heard 2 things there. I heard backpedaling and pulling the Nerf gun.
You have to
So
roll for both? Oh, Jesus.
go ahead, give me 2d6.
Okay. What have I done?
What? You've done 2 things.
It's
But
3
as
to
you're-
1.
Oh, this is crazy. As the
It's
railgun
stressful.
goes off, the oozing thing explodes everywhere. A little bit of confetti and glitter kind of hits the air before it just kind of falls back. The second it hits the wood, it goes black. As Dick Danger pulls out the Nerf gun, now he's at the hip, ready to go. The Nerf kind of flies through the mess as the railgun hits it at the same time. Poof, poof. Maybe it's your Nerf gun that just exploded. Maybe the thing is made of confetti and glitter. Who knows? Maybe the railgun has some special properties that are unknown. But Zachary has found his supplies, and are you going to stay in Walmart, or are you coming out of Walmart? Oh, Cap's muted. Things could be going crazy. If he doesn't,
You have to
come
spend
back,
at least 2 hours in Walmart. Come on, let's be
gotta
real,
spend
guys.
at least 2 hours in Walmart and accidentally run into an ex, and it's a horrible place. I actually don't know if I've ever done that in a Walmart, so good on me, man. Cap's muted for the moment, so we're gonna move on. As that thing disintegrates into glitter and fun dust that turns into more and more. In fact, I should draw it out. What color should gross mold be? Probably black, but I already used it for something else. Red. As these glitter spots kind of just are all over now.
No.
And then coming up from the ooze again is about 3 more of these things as they pull themselves up. The first thing one of them does goes, huh, Tony, you guys killed Tony. And something on its back wiggles and goes in and out, in and out, in and out, and then rapidly in and out. And I would like to introduce what you guys are looking at. Do 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 do. Boom, boom.
Okay,
As
I'm
they
sorry.
kind of-
Can you reset up the scene, please?
Yeah. We saw you were muted. First off, are you staying within Walmart or are you coming out?
I'm coming out of Walmart with my weapon ready.
Okay, I'll take another D20 from you, sir.
Die. Yes, the most common death. Die from walking out of Walmart.
Die from walking out of multi-dimensional Walmart. It doesn't happen every day, but it does.
We are getting closer and closer, and I don't like that.
As you step through Walmart, you do notice there is a sliver of anti-universe that you are able to just step over and you go, mental note, that looks horrible. As you now turn around to see 3 fairies, all looking at you guys, that have just pulled themselves out of this ooze. And one of them goes, you killed Tony. As they like flutter off the black ooze, Holt from behind you goes, see, told you, bacteria, they're disgusting. You know what they do with wood? Technically build homes and things, but I do it out of respect. They do it because they think wood means nothing. Get them.
Sorry about
Can
Tony.
I get
Go
a
ahead.
jar from my Walmart?
You can go back in and come back out. I'll take
Yes,
2d20
I'm going
from you,
to
though.
go back in to get a jar and then come back out. I have a
Oh.
really funny idea.
Okay. Roll me two more d20s. I thought I heard Simon saying something over here.
He says, sorry about Tony. We thought you guys were hostile. That's what this guy over here says, and he points to Holt.
Well, yeah, Holt would say that. He hates us. We make yucky stuff everywhere, and his books are so precious. Tony, did you know Tony was the head of the pool league?
I'll take a. Are you trying to convince him of anything, or are you just saying words right now?
Well, I would ask them, like, what do you guys... You guys are kind of messing up the library. What's your goal here?
Oh, our goal is to mess up the library. We love... Look at those towers. They're huge. We like to push them.
Oh, okay, so
We
you
like
are
to push
assholes.
You like to push them.
We like to push them, yeah. Huge fan of pushing those towers.
Alright, I'll railgun the one in front of me.
Oh, he's got a railgun.
Yeah, go ahead.
How many dice is that?
Just to use your railgun and not move, not to do anything else. That's just one.
Are you... I got a 4.
Oh, as you load, we have to pause now. As you load up this railgun, it has this weird like pull mechanic, and as you pull it back, you don't quite get it all the way to click before you let go, and your railgun goes straight up. And as you watch the line of it, it hits the wall, and the wall starts to crack. And as you're looking up, books just come falling down on your head. In fact, boom, boom, boom. And these fairies look at you now that you are battered and bruised, eyes swollen almost entirely shut. You have this humming in your ear, but somehow you can still hear these fairies go, see, it's funny, it's funny, it's funny, isn't it funny? It's great, it's great. Everything you do now has an extra roll to it. And your railgun needs a bit of repairing.
Right.
I rolled a 19 and a 3, by the way.
Okay, you have a jar from Walmart. You jumped over the anti-universe little barrier. You are safe. What would you like to do with this jar?
I'd like to put the little fairy in the jar.
Oh, it is a big fairy, to be fair. This is very size relevant. You could have got a really big jar.
Oh, I could have. Okay, I'm gonna just throw the jar at him.
Okay, as you pick up this jar, to most looking at this scrawny young college age kid holding up this what he calls a jar, seems
What do you
insane.
call the jar?
Oh, it's called a jar. Yeah. As you pick up this jar, you fling it towards the first fairy. Roll me a d20 for the breaker class. As he has this incredible strength that looks to be unmatched by even the Hulk.
17.
Matt's real face. That is my real face, Doc. This is who I am. I exist like this. Yeah. As you pick up the jar, which to everyone else looks like a massive gun safe, you fling it and it hits this fairy, pushing it through the ooze of bacteria and locking it in its box. And it goes, "Oh, I'm gonna miss out on darts, aren't I?"
Dude, you gotta try some of this. It'll make it gives you powers, man.
Bada bing, bada boot. Hey, Mr. Dick Danger, would you like to do a thing here? Or are you gonna let me keep saying words?
I think he sees one is contained. He sees one of his teammates is down, buried in books. Things are serious.
Things have gotten serious.
Dick didn't think it was going to happen so soon, but he's positive that because this came from another universe, that the energy drink is mystical somehow. And instead of chugging it, Dick wants to like throw it up in the air and then shoot it with a Nerf gun and try to spray the fairies with what he is certain is some kind of otherworldly energy drink.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. You fling it into the air. You take a second to aim. You find your aim. Bam. That is pretty complex, sir. I'm going to ask for 2d6 from you. Doc, I don't know. You probably missed out on most of this. Ian has decided.
No! I rolled a 2 and a 4.
Ian has decided to be an expendable, which means he has to roll the same dice as the environment. The environment rolled a 4 for this mission. It's simple. You're right. This energy drink had something special to it. As you shoot it, a little bit heads your way, and Dick Danger's first instinct, of course, is, well, maybe I drink a little bit of it. And as you drink it, it goes down hard, like a really, really taut bourbon, and it hits your stomach, and then you just kind of feel your stomach get instantly bloated, and you go, yeah, something's definitely wrong here. And then all of a sudden, your head is looking back at your body, but in this weird, like, rolling motion as your head slowly stops back you by Holt, and he goes, uh-oh. And Dick Danger is no more. It's been great. It's been great.
Energy drink falls to the ground.
With that, the I gotta catch up on some of these. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so to catch up, we have a collector, a sneaky guy who rolls a d12. We have a breaker who rolls a d20, who can only fail once and has gotten dangerously close. And then our expendable who rolls a d6.
a lot.
And our collector has already failed once. He only gets one more fail. You guys get this message just over one of your guys's like little intercom things, and it goes, "Now, gentlemen, you're doing a great job. Problem solvers 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14," and it just goes on and on. In fact, I'm going to go to the next round of combat before we even finish. The two fairies just chuckle. What's up with that guy? That was... It just exploded from the inside. I don't...
Committed suicide in front of them.
It was really, really weird. Anyways, I'm gonna go push over some of these bookshelves. And one runs this way, and one takes a second to look at you, Simon, as he turns and looks to the Walmart guy, and he's gonna push this bookshelf towards him. You can, Captain, you can let this bookshelf fall on you, and just not worry about the risks. You can definitely do that. But he is gonna push a bookshelf. Huh?
Can I try to summon my hidden stoner strength to pick up the bookshelf?
You absolutely can. What would you like to do once you have it?
I want to just absolutely beat down on him with it.
Yeah. It's going to be one for picking up the bookshelf, and it's going to be one for every smash you want to do.
So can I do it all in one roll, or?
Yeah. Give me 2 for now. See if you kill it. 2d20.
Like 2d20 in one roll?
Yep. Yeah. Yep. Give me 2d20. As long as you don't get a 4, you pick up this bookshelf and you smash the fairy. It'll be perfect.
28.
Okay. And those 2 numbers, of course, have to be 0 4s there, so it doesn't matter. Beautiful. As you pick up the bookshelf and the fairy looks at you and goes, "Oh, I'm going the way of Tony." And the bookshelf just comes down and smashes on him. Aristotle's writings just colliding with this thing, turning into black inky goo. And Hulk goes, "Oh, those are my books." If you could not ruin the book, he's gonna push the shelf over. Come on. As the other fairy goes to push the shelf over, if anyone would like to stop him. In fact, a great moment as you guys hear this weird flapping of winged like things. A little tube spits out a tiny little Dick Danger right where he died, actually. Boom.
Yeah, portal to the Dangerverse opens up. it's like an identical Dick Danger steps out, and like he knows what the previous Danger knew. They all know. So,
yeah, it's a mind collective for sure.
Yeah, it's a hive mind.
Yep.
So I think
Simon. Okay.
If he can go, can he pick up the energy drink and try to run over to the remaining fairy and make it drink it?
Yeah, you can. Becoming alive costs you a d6, and then picking up a can will cost you a d6, and then running over to him will cost you a d6.
Oh my god! How many d6 is that?
That was 3. Would you like to just like drizzle it on him, or are you going to force him to drink it? I'll take one more d6 for you to force him to drink it. That'll be 4 in total.
God, I think I'll just drizzle it on him.
Okay, so 3d6. Here we go. Good luck. And as you're rolling that, I heard something from Simon over here. What are we thinking, Simon?
There was no
Simon's gonna look around at the books in his immediate area and find the fanciest looking one, and he's gonna slide it into his jacket.
Yeah, absolutely. As you look through these books, actually, not absolutely. Roll me a d12. You almost caught me slipping.
6.
Okay, that's good. You kind of look through these books. Yeah, there's a mild amount of success here. There is a book that says The Universe Alpha 13 9099 and all of its mystical glories. Does that seem like it's going to fit your bill, or do you want to look again?
No, I'll just swipe that because he just wants to do it quickly.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
then I want him to find a copy of 50 Shades of Grey.
Unfortunately, this library doesn't have 50 Shades of Grey, and I don't know why I'm telling you this before I ask you to roll one more time. So go ahead and roll one more time. Let's see how Dick Danger does. Dick Danger, what do we get?
God. A 1, a 2, and a 6.
Hey, none of those is a D4, and as you kind of crinkled this can and like drizzle it on the fairy, it's pushed the shelf over. Unfortunately, it's already done that. However, you get just a little bit on its wing, and it goes,
Oh, dude, my wing messed up, man. Oh, now it's on my back. Now it's on my spine. Now I can't feel things.
and then it falls forward.
Burn for what you did to my brother. Even though he didn't do anything to him, he just.
Absolutely. There are no more living fairies left. Simon, did we want to roll to find 50 Shades of Grey?
I rolled an 11.
Okay, you do find a book called 57 Shades of Grey. And then it's subtitled, this, of course, being an off-shell situation of gray, not quite gray as we know it, and not quite gray spelt with an E, it's spelt with an A. That is this subtitle.
And it's a book on art. Color mixing.
It actually is, yeah. But you own that now. That's yours forever.
Pages of color swatches, all the different shades of gray.
So he had a plan, but since the fairies are dead, he's just gonna slide that into his jacket as well.
Okay. As you now have two overly sized books, like clearly in your inner pockets, but like dragging your coat down quite a bit. Holt looks at you guys. He claps his hand and his staff together. Hey, great job, problem solver. And then finally, the message in your earpiece is finally over. He goes, problem solvers. You guys actually did pretty good. I was about to scold you, but by the time I got done reading off your names, I see all the fairies are gone. Go ahead and clean up that bacteria, and we'll welcome you back to a pizza party with a third of a donut each. As Holt kind of looks at you guys, he goes, yeah, great. Now, to make the icky mess go away, you guys brought cleaning material, right?
I don't think so, but we do have a Walmart.
What's Walmart?
Oh, it's this store that sells wallpaper, wall accessories, that
Okay.
sort of thing.
But
Right?
not cleaning
Yeah.
supplies?
I'm sure they've got something.
Oh, well, if they got it, I don't know what we're doing. We should be cleaning and you should. I paid for this. I'm gonna go read a book now.
As Holt just kind of turns and leaves you guys to it, now knowing the fairies are gone, he feels better.
All right, pull out that Walmart.
Walmart is out. Would anyone like to go on the Walmart?
Yeah, I'm gonna go fetch some supplies.
Okay. Going into Walmart is one dice roll. Grabbing your supplies is one. And then coming back out would be one more.
Not to be teacher, we have a homework, but do I have to roll extra?
You have to roll 3 times.
So when the bookshelves fell on me, you said I had to roll an extra die whenever I roll.
Oh, you are right. Yes, thank you so much. So that would be 4 in total to go get cleaning supplies from Walmart.
Okay, that's a 7.
That is
Yeah,
your D. Yeah. Oh, I got you. You tell me your rolls. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So 7, 8, 10, 1.
Okay. None of which are 4. Congratulations. You are easily able to. Oh, I think I have the. There's an intruder. Ignore that woman. She could be anyone. Probably just an intruder into my house. It's definitely not my wife. as you are able to go into Walmart, and like Walmart does, drains 4d6 worth of energy from all of us, but you come back with a bucket of cleaning supplies and a really, really long hose that reaches all the way from one of the sinks of the back bathrooms, the good bathrooms of Walmart, as you're filling up a tub of water. Where would you like to start? Or who would like to start? We don't have to force Simon to do all the roles, but we could.
I mean, I did get the supplies. Anybody want to help out?
Risks a lot getting those supplies.
Can I do it?
Yeah, go ahead. It is a huge chunk of space that the bacteria has soaked up. I would be asking for 4 dice rolls to clean up all of the bacteria.
4?
4. You can ask someone to share those dice rolls with you, but there are 4 in total as of right now.
All right, let's test my luck.
Okay, 4d20. Let's see how we do. And then just tell me each individual roll.
Oh, you want me to each individual roll?
Yep, don't worry. I did the math from last time. You couldn't have got a 4 last time.
Okay.
Don't be afraid of the 4s. Embrace the 4s. Give us more 4s.
Hold on.
Okay.
May the
trying to make
force be
this-
with you. Wait, no,
May the-
opposite of that.
No.
First one's a 16.
Okay.
Second one's a 5.
Oh boy.
Third one is a 2.
It's a 2, right in the sweet spot. 4 for 4. Beautiful.
Is a 10.
You are able to clean up the mess. Nothing is left behind. Maybe the smallest bit of yuck, and you kind of just smear that bit with your finger. As the supplies are left, it has been hours of you cleaning. Holt kind of checks in every now and then. Now chewing on just a bit of tree bark as he like bites it. He goes, "Spicy sap. It's the best kind of tree bark." Hey, great.
Is that another
job,
one of
you
your
guys.
family members?
Oh, this one, mortal enemy.
Mortal enemy.
Mm-hmm. Hated the
Yeah.
guy.
Never
What'd
met
he
a
do?
cannibal tree.
What'd he do? I'll tell you what, walking down the street, he randomly shook a branch at me.
See, that's it. That's it.
It's really offensive in my culture. But look who's shaking branches now as he shakes the tree jerky. But yeah, your guys' mission being complete. The briefcase opens up, and you can see the gray everythingness of the agency as it pops open. A message comes across your earpiece. Congratulations, problem solvers 14, 14, 14, 14, 14. And it finally finishes. It goes, your pizza party is now waiting. Would you guys like to
Good,
all
I was
head
hungry.
through the gate?
That's fine. I'm hungry. Yep.
Yeah, let's head back. This place is weird.
Dick Danger, you going through?
Yeah, I'll go through.
The final
Man, I wonder how
roll of
long
the
it's
mission
been.
is one more roll from all of you to make sure you get through the gate perfectly.
Do I have to roll twice?
You do have
I
to
got an
roll
8.
twice for being battered, yes.
I got
I had a 10 and a 9.
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
I too. And what Zachary get?
Oh, I got an 8. I got a 10.
Okay. Perfect.
No, I got an
And-
8. I got an 8.
Not a 4, and I love it. As you guys go through the door, one of you looks worse for wear, one of you looks identical, but this Agent 14 looks at you and can tell. He goes, we got another one. That's good to see. And he looks at Zachary and goes, "Yeah, you made it. Glad to see that trick knee didn't get you. Please enjoy your pizza party." As he tilts his head down and his eyebrows show more prominently now, and his hands just usher over to a table that has this little napkin or table mat that like is laid out and dangles over the sides of the table, and it says "Pizza Party Problem Solvers 14 14 14" written all over it. The pizza looks cold. It looks old. It looks kind of yucky, if I'm being totally honest. And the third of a donut looks like everyone maybe nibbled out of it, and it could be down to a fourth of a donut for everyone. There is really, really pulpy orange juice, and ice water that all the ice is melted.
Simon picks up a piece of pizza, and he's like shifting it different angles, trying to figure out how he's going to eat it with his swollen face.
All angles don't help the situation. Where a runner runs up to you and you're given a pair of meat shears.
He takes it, but then he turns to Agent 14 and says, You got anything that can help my face?
You know, we do. In fact, the props department, they've been working on this thing. It's kind of like if you get really, really sick, they're able to reverse it almost instantly with one little pill. However, it does take 300 shower tokens, and it looks like you guys just earned one each. So you're just a little bit short. Darn it.
He very sadly starts cutting up his pizza.
As you
He's
cut
by
it, there's
them.
no cheese goo. It's just snip, and it's a pizza. Snip, little pizza chip. But yeah, that is it for you guys' first mission. Of course, the paperwork is to come. It will take days and days and days. It is 11 o'clock. That was the easiest mission that this game kind of has. The difficulty was really, really low. The dice rolls were really, really low. Essentially, if you guys were to have done the second one, I would have got to roll 2 dice. So you'd be looking out for 4s and 3s. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't want to go too much later just because I know, people have things to do. Ian lives in Canada and it's eternally sleepy there. So
It's later in camp. Yeah.
it is. But feel free to send me any notes. I am so grateful that you guys were able to come mess around with my silly game, which I do need names and terms for things. The agency is just a placeholder. Nate, who is watching in the Twitch stream, he has come up with so many names. I just need to move them over. But do you guys have any immediate thoughts on things that like I can tweak and make a little bit better, or worse, or more bookshelves? What do you guys think?
Definitely more bookshelves.
Okay.
Yeah,
Perfect.
more bookshelves.
I can do that.
I like for my guy how stressful every action is. Like every single action is stressful for my guy because he rolls the d6.
Yeah. I think an entire team of Expendables would be so funny.
The Expendables.
They like combined. They have like 80 deaths to use, but they're all so stressful.
Can afford to just die en masse.
Yeah. But sweet. Yeah. So this has been Problem Solvers. This name can be changed, but if you guys have any ideas to change it a little bit, shoot me a message, let me know. But I really do. I thank you guys for hanging out and play testing a silly thing that came out of my brain.
Yeah, thank you for the invite. It was fun.
You
That's
betcha.
fun.
You betcha.
Bye.
We'll definitely have to do it again.
Yeah.
All right, guys. As they say,
Problem solvers.
what's up, Ian? Sorry.
I would play another round of the problem solvers.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have to make it a thing at some point in time. But as they say in Dimension, left, right, up, down, B button, flip the thumb thing around. Deuces mooses?